Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the quiz. It's me, Joe Fisher. I don't know why I said it like that. Joe Fisher. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to the quiz. Week 16 of the quiz. Can you believe it? Who's been on for 16 weeks? Tell me and I'll give you a shout out. Tell me if you've been on for the whole time and I'll give you a shout out, because I can't believe there's as many of you now. But guys, hundreds and hundreds of you have played the quiz. Thank you, Sam, over the last 16 weeks. So thank you so much for joining me. Me and Sam are starting to feel like it's Groundhog Day. And we've been starting to wonder whether we might just go to the end of July and then have a rethink. And I'm even going to bounce a few ideas off you later on as to what we could do with it. So yeah, we'll have a think. But welcome those of you that have joined me tonight. There's already loads of you on YouTube. Hello to Suzanne Gillingham, who said hello, Joe and Sam. For those that haven't done the quiz before, and there are still new people joining all the time, Sam is the face you don't always see, the voice you'd rather hear than me, and the music that's super wonderful melody. Did you see what I did there?
It was good until the last line.
Here he goes, you see. And the music you're hearing, are we hearing?
Yeah.
In the background is Sam's new EP. Sam, what is it, not an LP? Oh, long play.
It's an extended play.
Extended play, not long play.
No.
Or what's LP then?
Long play.
But then extended play sounds longer than long play.
No, because long play is different songs. Extended play is the same song.
Mind the Gap would have been here for 16 weeks. Thank you, guys. It's been great. Thank you, Georgie. So not every week, Stevie G. I know. It's been noted. Those of you that have been here every week, thank you so much. 16 weeks in. Yeah, Sam's new EP is playing in the background, and that's going to be out on Friday.
Hopefully.
So, hopefully. Or at the weekend by the latest, we think. So, new EP, what's it called, Sam?
It's called Outer Worlds Volume 2.
Oh, he's so clever with those album covers, title things. Outer Worlds Volume 2?
Yeah.
Oh, so what's the next one going to be called?
Volume 7.
Oh, okay, just to be weird.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Hi, Joe. Quiz You Bank are ready. We've done all 16 weeks, and Quiz You Bank are quizzes that I normally see in the flesh, so to speak. When or whether we'll be back for actual live pub quizzes, who knows? I normally do a quiz at the Diggers Rest, first Monday of every month, and I normally do one at the Nightjar in Aylesbury every couple of weeks, cover it every other Wednesday. But while we're doing this, obviously we can't do that anyway because there ain't enough room for everybody. So I'm going to carry on with this quiz till the end of July, and then what I'm thinking of doing, peeps, is to maybe go on to Zoom, because as there gets less of you, it's more easier to do it on Zoom. I couldn't do Zoom with 500 people because that's how many people have been playing. But I could do Zoom with 100 people. So we might do it on Zoom in August if you still want to carry on. We'll have a little think and we'll see. Oi, oi, Joe. Dr. England says oi, oi. That's a bit cool for Dr. England, isn't it? Going to try and do this even though I'm in another Zoom meeting. Thank you, Mr. Luce. Mr. Luce, Phil, you told me to get a mug. and fill it with whiskey. That's what he told me to do, so nobody really notices that I'm drinking whiskey. Not that anybody minds, but it is as well. Yeah, good. Thank you very much. There we are. So, welcome, Phil. He's got a Zoom thingy party going on, and happy birthday to Grandad. And yeah, welcome those of you that haven't been on before. I've done all 16 weeks, but I can't think of any more team names. Sarah Wilson. Or how about the wonderful Wilsons? There you go. Hi, Joe. Good evening. Been here most weeks. Can't be isolate Lynn now because I'm back to work full time. Yeah, you see. We're all changing now, which is why I will carry on doing this quiz if people want to, but it's becoming a work night again for people. School night, work night. Might not be something we want to carry on with. So please give me some feedback. Please send me some messages. Tell me what you think. Tell me what we should do with this, because I'm led by you lot, really. If you lot carry on watching and you're still with me, then I'll carry on doing it. But obviously, I just need to know, really. Loud and proud, zoomed out, but still logged in. Oh, okay, very good, very good. Yes, so I would consider doing a Zoom quiz, and if I did a Zoom quiz, I could still do the pitch around. I'll be live, and you lot will be on as well, and I can do a music round then, because there's no copyright issues on Zoom. So there's a little thought, but obviously then we'd have the YouTube issue on the Spring Harvest site. So I don't know. Have a little think. Tell me what you fancy. Team name 99 with sprinkles, please. Oh, yeah. Ice cream van. You see, that's clever, because I did say on Facebook the other day that my dream was to own my own ice cream van. Yeah. Yeah, Fisher's Ices. Doesn't sound right, does it? Anyway, that's what I fancy, but probably never happen. Let's get Quizzical OG, all but 1 week. Thank you, Julie. I know you've been in nearly every week, so thank you so much for your commitment. Hi, Joe and Sam. Hope you're both well. Yes, Bron, we are doing well. Sam, say hello. Are you doing well?
I just had the biggest yawn. So
that's why I was asking if you were doing well, because I didn't think you were actually here. No. Which is probably one reason why I'm thinking of going to Zoom, because I can do that without needing Sam to be awake. So hello from Beckett's Puppets, hello from AJ's All Stars, and AJ still doing your quizzes as well, I think. So well done, mate. That's a little offshoot.
If you do Zoom, you can see other people's faces.
This is what I quite fancy, you see. Now that we're getting a little bit smaller now. I'm not, I'm getting bigger. But quiz-wise, less people would carry on Zoom, please. Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. So we'll do a couple more weeks of this, get to the end of July, and then we'll have a little think. And like I said, I'm quite open to suggestions and ideas. Where are we today, Sam? We're in a nice bar today. Where are we?
We're in the beer garden today.
We're in the beer garden.
Yeah.
Looks like a foreign beer garden.
I think it's a German beer garden.
Oh, German beer.
Yeah.
Ooh, very nice. Our team is not based together. All 5 of us are in different locations, and we use Zoom for our Zoom chats. So it will be tricky for our team, but we try and find a way. Yes, Catherine, and this is what it's all about. We will have a look at what's doable. We can carry on. We don't need to change anything.
On Zoom, you can all whisper to each other on Zoom whilst you're all in.
Mute it and all that, can't you? Yeah. And I mute everybody when I do Zoom quizzes. I mute everybody anyway. So I don't think that would be an issue. All you do is just show that you're on Zoom, but give the same team name on your Zoom.
Yeah.
So rather than it says Joe Fisher under Zoom, you just put whoever your team is, Let's Get Quizzical OG, and then someone else would have Let's Get Quizzical OG. So I would know that.
Or you go Zoomception, and you have one Zoom open with your Zoom, and then you have a separate Zoom with your Zoom team, and then.
Does that work?
I can't see why it wouldn't. Well, because if you're muted on yours and you're just using that as a.
We don't want any Zoom gloom.
Conduit. We don't. But.
Moonrakers are in. KP Nuts are here. I don't remember KP Nuts. Very good. Look at Jason Manford weekly comic setup. He has YouTube and Zoom front row. I don't want to know. Jason Manford, who the heck is he? Anyway, yeah, whatever. He's probably got millions, hasn't he? Of course. He's very funny though. I like Jason. Saw him live at the Plymouth. What was it? Pavilions. Yeah, I did.
The only
Evening
venue
Fishermen.
in Plymouth.
Have you missed me? Yes, Bex. We have missed you. Sam, who's Bex?
Yeah,
Only joking. Good one. Everyone's in tonight. Welcome, everybody. I've got a good vibe about tonight. Really, really good to have you in. Welcome to those of you that haven't been in before. Just a reminder that you've got your picture round behind me at the moment. Right there. Look at that. Did I get it right, Sam? Right there is the picture round.
Yeah, you're currently picking the nose of 2 of the questions.
Excellent. And answer it, please, on your own pen and paper. All the quiz needs to be answered on your own pen and paper, not on the chats. And actually, if we did Zoom, we could do some rounds where you actually hold up a piece of paper and stuff and give us some answers and things.
Bit more
it'd
interactive.
Get a little bit more interactive. So I'm getting quite excited about that idea, if we can make it work. Depends how many hundreds of you are still involved. If we do Zoom, I might have to brush my hair, though. Yes, Ron, and me. Do you like the haircut, by the way? It's been really good to get my hair cut again. Just that little nasal hair, that was the only one that they did. I could do polish, but no spit. Those of you with a bit of an age, spit polish.
Yeah, you can stop now.
All right. Team name tonight, I've got a lake. Thank you, Phil. So have I. Joe, our team meet on Zoom and they look at our projector screen behind us. Ooh.
Oh, very
he's just getting a bit
Dr.
fancy.
England's
Maybe
doctoring it all up.
Maybe Doctor, you could help me host it.
You could have a guest host each week.
I could have a guest host each week. So
Yeah.
one of you unmute and you become my guest host.
Yeah.
See, we're getting excited about the Zoom idea.
Everyone's allowed apart from Phil.
Yeah, Phil's never
Yeah.
allowed. Never, ever, ever, because he's better than me. Good evening from Woolworths. Hello. Good. Great to have you here. Hello, everybody.
I'd love to know the name behind Team Woolworths.
Yeah, because Janice has always called herself.
It's always been Team
She's probably
Woolworths.
worked for Woolworths for
But
I don't know, 2 years or something.
yeah.
We'll find out. Anyway, loads of you saying hello. So keep saying hello. For those that have just joined us, this is what happens. We waffle. We talk nonsense for about 25 minutes and then we start the actual questions. The reason I do that is A, to get you acclimatised, B, to give you time to do the picture round, and C, basically lots of people seem to turn up late when we first started. So that's why we did it this way. And it gives me a chance just to say hello to you all and give you lots of shout outs and all that palaver. So those of you that are coming in, David Rose, hello Mr. Rose, how are you, sir? It's been a while since we sat watching England together and all that. My 11-year-old son, Ron, wants to come and do Super Geek questions with Sam. They are kindred spirits. Well, thank you, Bron, for mentioning that. Sam, have we got any Super Geek questions tonight?
I have got some prepared.
And are they going to happen before I start?
I'd love them to.
Can you promise me they won't? Honestly, we had a little chat about that after, because I wasn't ready. And I'm like, excuse me, who's the quizmaster here?
Me.
Well, fine, carry on then. I'll go and have a night off. My 11-year-old, yeah, we've done that one. So there we are. I've mentioned everybody so far. So keep mentioning, keep telling me your team names, please. And like I said, Picture Round is all about celebrity haircuts, because everyone's been having haircuts. So what I want you to do is to name the actor or actress, okay, the actor or actress, and the film that they're from, that movie that they're from. It says 1 point each. What it basically means is you only get a point per actual question. So half a point for the name of the actor and actress and half a point for the movie. All right, so that would amount to 12 points. Otherwise it gets a bit point heavy. Talking about point heavy, I have got one of my rounds tonight, which I enjoy doing, which is a multi-point round. Sam, can we do a multi-point round?
Round.
You're so enthusiastic tonight. I mean, have you got something you'd rather be doing, like Minecraft or League of Legends, British Championship?
I did have to call off my Civilization 5 game tonight.
Civilization 5. That's what you were supposed to be doing. I knew there was something. I could read you. I knew there was something more important, which is why he's asking to do his Zooms, so that he doesn't have to set me up and then leave me to it. They'll miss you though, Sam. You'll become a celeb.
Yeah, but I can be in and have Zoom on, but just be
not
actually
watching
there.
You playing Civilization 5. Like you do he does the family Zoom on a Sunday, right? And all you can see...
I haven't done that for a while.
No, because he doesn't turn up. And when he does, you can just see his legs. Because he's got his, what you call it, the Nintendo Switch. And then you just see his legs. And that, you don't... Anyway, bless his
Now,
heart.
we've had an answer.
Already?
From the Woolworths.
Oh, have
team.
we? What's the answer?
We're the Woolworths team.
Oh, Papworth and Woolway.
Because it is, yeah.
That's really clever.
I was going to explain it, but you just...
I might give them a bonus point.
Yeah.
Because that's actually, we didn't know all along. And how I reckon Janice has been around from pretty much week 1.
Yeah.
And Woolworths, we just thought because they worked for Woolworths. But Papworth.
Yeah.
And Woolway. Yeah. Woolway and Papworth. It could be Papwell.
Papwell.
Or
The
Woolworths.
Papwells.
Or Pubway. 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 Anyway.
We'll just to say that with a
what's
list.
the pub called tonight? Sam, what's the pub called tonight? He's going to have to make this up now. This is going to be so much fun because apparently he's a better quizmaster than I am. So, Sam, what's the pub called tonight?
It's called
please?
the Beer Garden Inn.
Oh, you just...
Well, it's because you've already been gardening the whole time.
Beer gardening.
Yeah, but it's the Garden Inn.
I haven't done any beer gardening.
Uh,
There we are.
I must say, that wasn't my best.
Tonight, Joe and Sam, we will be called the Sam Question Appreciation Society.
Oh, look at that.
And who's getting the bonus point tonight?
Look at that.
The Sam Question Appreciation Society. Very good.
I love that.
We haven't got a name for the pub. If you'd like to come up with a name for the pub, Sam's called it the German Beer Garden Inn, which is a bit rubbish. So mind the gap. We've always been referring to the gap in your mouth. Yes, I know, Georgie, which is why I haven't made a big deal of it, because it's been there since March and the dentist won't do nothing. My new name, Return Lynn to Normal. Very good.
I like that.
Return
Yeah.
Lynn to Normal. It's clever.
Yeah.
She's good with these Lynn puns. What we got to tell them, Sam? Your new EP, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Outer Worlds Volume 2, coming out on Friday, Saturday at the weekend. I've got a children's picture book that I'm writing, and I will be putting out a crowdfunder at the weekend. So if anybody would like to help me to fund the publishing, because I've got to do it myself. Publishers have shown interest, but for my children's picture book would take between 18 months to 2 years. And because it's all about lockdown, I want to get it out
It's
now.
topical.
Very topical, very current, very now, and I want some help. So if anybody would like to help me, I'm going to set up a crowdfunder at the weekend. Friday it's coming out. A couple of quid, whatever you want to do, if you can help with my crowdfunding for my publishing. I've got a publisher. I've got an illustrator, which I'm paying, so I need money for that, and for the printing as well. And I'm then going to do a schools tour with my little book. So if you'd like to support that, that would be brilliant. Lockdown Losers are in. Very good. They've been around a while, so good to have you guys. Again, give us your names. Anybody else in that we haven't seen before, let me know as well. How many have we got in tonight, Sam?
No, that's not the name of the pub.
All right. What? Oh, shush. How many have we got in? We've got 40 each. Is that about right? 40 on each.
Yeah, just
So
about.
I always give it a little bit longer. We've got about 7 minutes to go, so do get other people involved. Don't forget the Eddie Johnson Bit Zoom gig. Yes, Eddie, I was going to mention that. Eddie's doing his own proper gig, 8 p.m. Eddie's a ukulele star and a kind of speaky hip-hop, coolly, fun parody songs
Never
as
do
well.
that again.
Huh?
Never do that again.
All right, never do that again. Sorry, Eddie. Apparently I've just spoilt your whole thing. But Eddie's great, and he's doing a gig, and I'd love you to support him. Please, please, please support him. Eddie, feel free to put a little link on here, and we'll make sure people know all about that. Friday night online, 8 p.m. Eddie is superb. We love Eddie. We're not worthy. There you go. Avez-vous un answer? Are back in the house. Oh yeah, where have you been, Mark? Yeah, where have you been for about 3 weeks, I reckon. Future mum-in-law will be there on Friday. Oh, future mum-in-law, there we are, Judith, very good. Yes, Eddie and Tamsin, we will get around to that wedding, will we not? Hopefully so. Good. There we are. So no more comments to mention as yet. Just remember the pitch around. I'm asking for the actors or actresses and the film that they're from. So please have a look at that. And I think they're not too difficult. You'll get half a point for the actor, half a point for the movie, making 1 point each per question. Very, very good. Now, this is what we got tonight, peoples. This is what we got tonight. We've got about 7 minutes left. We've got a general knowledge round as ever, which we always start with. Then we've got common ground, which is kind of what's the link? What's the link between the different things? We've got an animations quiz round. I'm going to give you some names of characters. You tell me which animations they're from. Trying to make it more incorporate.
Incorporate?
What do I mean? I'm trying to incorporate the youngsters as well. We've got lots of youngsters involved at the moment on the quizzes. So I'll try and do rounds for them as well. We've got a multi-points round. The whole round, Sam, is worth 23 points.
Might as well just play that.
I know. Some of the questions are 6 points each if you can get them all. Then we've got Name the Year, which is a good one. I'm going to give you lots of clues. You tell me what year it is. And then, of course, we will answer the pitch round. So loads and loads of fun tonight. For those that are just joining us, it's all about the fun.
And we've got the best bit of the quiz.
What's the best bit, Sam? Is that the end?
Well,
Is that when
yeah.
we say goodbye?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the
But
best bit?
the other best bit
Oh, go on.
is my amazing questions that
Nice.
could happen at any time.
Your amazing questions, which should happen anytime. Yes, the Super Geek question will happen with a siren, an actual police siren, because we're not supposed to be here. Oh, you're right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you could be in the
It's all
pub.
changed. 16 weeks. Can you believe we've been doing this 16 weeks? Yeah, Sam will do a little siren and then ask a question. And the question, because it's a Sam Super Geek question, is worth 2 points. All right, but he will try and do it, incorporating it, Sam, won't you, with another round. Thank you. Otherwise, we just get loads of confusion. Hi, Joe and Sam. Tonight, Deb and Gray are Rattle That Lockdown. Very good. Rattle That Lockdown. I like that. If anyone's interested in Eddie's event, there is the link. So please use the link that's on the Facebook page, on the chat. Do use the link and watch Eddie, get some tickets and watch him from the comfort of your own lounge or kitchen or bedroom or wherever you want to be. And Eddie's absolutely superb, so please, please, please support Eddie. Those of us in the arts and performance are really, really needing your support, everybody. All this 1.4 billion that they're promising, it's going to go to the big theatres. It's going to go to the big venues. Yeah, so please support us little guys as well. Thank you very much. Enough of the preach. Right, there we are. Just a reminder that my little PayPal link is on here as well now. If you do want to just pay something towards the quiz, I never charge. Obviously, if I was in a pub, I would be charging for the quiz. I don't charge here, but if you do want to donate, and I'm very grateful for those of you that have donated every week, thank you so much. Those of you have. And I always put a little bit aside for hospice care as well. We've given them £500 already. And I try and help Sam out as well, because we're all in this together. So do feel free, guys, to put a little donation in the bucket, so to speak, on PayPal, which is paypal.me/fish4, number 4 answers. That's all it is. Brilliant. We're going to get started in 4 minutes' time. So we've got the general knowledge round tonight. We've got the common ground round, which is links, animation quiz, multi-points round, and name that year. And then we will finish with answering the picture round. So have a look at the picture round, see what you can do. If you want to print it off, it is on the Fish for Answers page. You can print that off, or you can screenshot it from there. Sam always makes it a little bit larger as we get nearer to the end of the quiz as well.
Just slowly enlarges during the quiz.
And make me smaller, which is basically what he likes to do. So there we go. So Sam's bonus round, Sam's Super Geek round, 2 of those probably could happen at any point once the quiz has started. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Now, can you pin this or something so we can all find it later? Oh, that's for Eddie. I can't pin it because I've already got something pinned. But what I'll do is I'll get Eddie to put it back on at the end of the evening before we all leave. Thanks, Eddie. So sorry, we're going to miss our very first one as we're on holiday in the Isle of Wight. What now? What, right now? Andy? Right now? Or you're going to miss it some other time? Maybe right now. He's just coming to say hello and then off to sunbathe or whatever it is. Emma's in, Jez is in, my big brother's in. Good to see you guys.
That doesn't happen on the Isle of Wight.
What?
Sunbathing. Don't get sun.
It's lovely on the Isle of Wight.
I didn't get any sun when I was on the Isle of Wight.
That's a bit harsh.
I didn't. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you were in under the water most of the time.
And it was
And in a fire.
at the start of end of January.
He was training to be on a ship, which he only lasted 6 weeks. Your training was more than the blooming job itself.
It's definitely more intense, yeah.
Right now, Andy Cook is in the Isle of Wight. Right now. Well, if you can talk to me now, you can still do the quiz. Just saying.
Checkmate.
Ouch. Marco Henry has just said our team name should be Hello My Friend Joe. Oh, thank you. That's good. I like it. Good team name. It's quite dank tonight. Oh, it's not very sunbathery. It's very dank. Oh, that's a word I haven't heard before. And who used the word dimpsy the other day? Very Devonshire word. Very dimpsy this evening.
I feel like dank's got different meanings for different generations.
What does dank mean to you then, Sam? Is it rude?
Yeah,
Oh, he's not going to say. It's very good, Sam. He doesn't say naughty things. Does dank mean something else?
It means the green stuff.
Oh, as in
Yeah.
as in joints?
Yeah.
I'm going to smoke some dank.
Yeah.
Well, you lot change the blooming vocabulary all the time. I used to think sick was actually being poorly, but apparently sick is quite good now. Somebody after one of my gigs recently said, "Mate, you're so sick," and I went, "Well, I have had a bit of a bug," and that's not what he meant. So there we are. The Haywoods are here. Cat Mantle's here. Si and I are the Jim Beans tonight. Sam, what's our favourite team name so far? Is it the Sam's Question Appreciation Society?
That would be mine.
Yeah.
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 But
Team name, What If There Is No Tomorrow?
Philosophical.
Who? No, Phil's not on tonight. Oh, I'm on it tonight, everybody. It's going to be that dad puns tonight. Dad puns. Hello. Supper's in a bit. Hosts are providing. Oh, okay. He's staying at a guest house, I guess, or family or wherever. So he can't join in. Anyway, I'm going to get started, everybody. I'm going to get started. So get your pen and paper ready, please.
You liked Woolworths.
I did, and I'm going to go for that.
You're going to
I'm
go
going to
for
give
that?
the bonus point to Janice and the Woolworths team because I thought it was just Woolworths, but it's actually two names together. Very, very clever. So we're having that. That's it. So we are going to begin. Who else is in? Oh, the Appleyards are in. Mr. Gilbertson's in tonight. Good to see you all, everybody. Welcome to the quiz. We are going to begin with our general knowledge round. So again, just to remind people that haven't been on before, don't write any answers on the chat, please. Or online on any of the pages, just do it on your own pen and paper. I do trust you to do your own scores. I know, but I do trust you. Please don't cheat. Please don't Google. Feel free to ask friends and family if they're involved. But yeah, don't cheat because it just makes it unfair for everybody. But it is really, all the emphasis is on a bit of fun. We have done 16 weeks of this now. And my aim when I first started this was just to do something, wasn't it, Sam? To give a kind of way of combining people, uniting people, chatting with people, and it's brilliant. 16 weeks on, and I think we'll may even get to 20 weeks, possibly.
Maybe.
18 weeks, don't know. We're going to keep going till end of July, and then we're going to review it, all right? So let me know what you think, whether you want us to keep going, and we'll go from there. Right, here we go then. Question number 1, everybody, please. Sam, it's time for question number 1.
Come on.
What was that?
Come on.
I thought you went, come on.
What are we doing there?
Oh, Goodman, Betsy's back. Oh, how are you, Betsy? Hope you're well. Good to see you back and out of hospital.
That was a strange wave. It's like I can't move my hand. I'm stuck. My hand's stuck.
Anyway, moving on. Question number 1. Which jubilee did Queen Elizabeth II celebrate in 1977? Which jubilee did Queen Elizabeth II celebrate in 1977? And these are all multi-choice. Nice, easy first round for you. So, is it the Golden Jubilee, the Silver Jubilee, or the Sapphire Jubilee? Which jubilee did Queen Elizabeth II, our Queen, celebrate in 1977? Golden Jubilee is A, B is Silver Jubilee, and C is Sapphire Jubilee. That's the year that I was born. Oh, Kaza, 1977. I thought you were about 30, love. Blimey, you've got some good skin cream going on there. She was born in 77. She's at least 7 years younger than me, and I'm well old. Anyway, good. There you are, 77. That was a year you should know the answer then. There we go.
I don't think that correlates.
Does it not?
Sure, no.
Does it not? Why would you not think about the what happened in the year I was born?
Yeah,
like
but
1970, I know full well that
you think about it, but it's not like I remember this. I know this.
Not you remember it, but you relate to it because it was the year you were born.
I can't even think about anything that happened in '96.
By the way, can I say what I'm eating tonight?
You can do an advert for Cadbury's. Look at that bag.
They are what they're called, Sam?
They're dark milk.
Dark milk. So very nice.
Go on, chuck me one over here.
Oh, he wants one.
I want one.
I can't chuck.
Look at your face now.
It's a nice space. Right. Space. Number 2. In which country is the city of Kabul? In which country is the city of Kabul? Is it A, Algeria, B, Indonesia, or C, Afghanistan? Which country is the city of Kabul? Is this still your music, Sam?
Yeah.
Sam's been playing his new album tonight, everybody. Coming out next week. Yeah, Volume 2. Clever. Good
It's
name.
actually the first exclusive
No one's heard
public
it.
play.
No one's heard it.
Like, literally no one's really heard
Literally.
it out of the
Literally,
house.
Sam hasn't even heard it.
No.
Which country is the city of Kabul? Is it A, Algeria, B, Indonesia, or C, Afghanistan? That is question number 2. If you're well old, how old are my parents? Well, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I feel well
I
old.
mean, my parents are well old.
That's me.
Yeah.
Thanks. In which country is the city of Kabul? A, Algeria, B, Indonesia, or C, Afghanistan? That is question number 2. And for those that are just joining us, geography is one of my strong points. I know this one. Well done, AJ. Good effort, mate. There we are. The god... I'm just going to read another question from round 2.
Great. No.
Question
Jumping
number
the gun a
3
little
from
bit.
round 1. We'll get there in a minute. Question number 3 from round 1. Who composed the William Tell Overture? Who composed the William Tell Overture? These are all multi-choice and actually, I think, quite straightforward. Who composed the William Tell Overture? Is it A, Rossini, B, Bach, or C, Verdi? You like that?
It just takes me straight back to like youth orchestra.
Rossini, Bach. Did you do all those ones?
We played William Tell Overture loads.
Did you don't say who it was by then?
No, I won't.
Not yet.
No, I played
I
snare.
suspect he's going to hit a siren at any point anyway and just freak me out because he did last time. Do you know when actually he did it last time before the quiz had even started? I
thought we just needed to get it going a
I
bit.
peed
We
me
just
out.
needed to get some
a little bit
speed
of we
in.
came out. In fact, a lot of we came out. I'm just saying. There we are. So he will do a Sam Super Geek question at some point, and I don't know when it's going to be. I genuinely don't even know the questions, and I'm worried. But they are worth 2 points, so there we go. Who composed the William Tell Overture, Rossini, Bach, or Verdi? I'm going to move a bit quicker now for number 4. What colour eyes are known to be most sensitive to light? Blue eyes, green eyes, hazel eyes, or brown eyes? You decide now.
I thought for years that hazel eyes was like hazelnut eyes.
Mm.
So it's just people who had nuts as eyes.
I remember you actually calling them hazelnut eyes.
Yeah.
Dad, you've got hazelnut eyes. I'm like, no, they're brown. Yours are kind of like weird, greeny, browny,
Bluey.
bluey,
Yeah.
seweragey.
Bit of all of it.
Yeah. There we are. And question number 5. I will repeat these for you. Question number 5 in round 1. Every year, the sun loses approximately how much in weight? Now, Sam did question this one, but I'm going with what I've seen. All right? Is it 12 million tonnes, 77 million tonnes, 155 million tonnes, or 360 million tonnes of weight? Every year, the sun loses approximately how much in weight? All right, my answer's final, all right, after last week. How much approximately in weight does the sun lose every year?
It's final until it's wrong.
Yeah, well, I didn't do a lot of prep last week, could you tell? 12 million tonnes, 77 million tonnes, 155 million tonnes, or 360 million tonnes. What is that? Is that mass or something, Sam? How does that work? How does the sun lose weight?
It loses it off of basically burning its core.
But then surely it would eventually have nothing left.
No, because it rebonds in nuclear fusion with different particles. Which
It sounds
is
like this should be a Sam Super Geek question worth 2 points.
which is how because like nuclear fusion is already done in the sun, so we're trying to work out how to do it because of the amount of energy that it produces in the sun would help us a lot on Earth, which is what.
Here we go. It's a super geek question. It's a super geek question. So guys, before you just finish and tell me how you doing, which you won't know yet because I haven't given the answers yet. We're going to have one more question, which is Sam's super... You know what? I don't think you meant to do that. It was on the playlist.
No, I did actually mean to do it. I queued it.
You queued it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well done.
I planned it.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Go on then, Sam. Let's have a Super Geek question, please.
So, what's the most popular streamed game on streaming platform Twitch last year?
By the way, the Super Geek question is always to do with Sam, really. It's something he knows, very geeky. And this is to do with online streaming games.
It is.
So, have we got choices?
We do. A, Minecraft. B, League of Legends. Or C, Fortnite. This was last year.
Most people won't have even heard of these games, Sam, because they're my age.
Sure.
Absolutely.
This is why it's my Super Geek questions.
Could you give it to me again, please?
Yeah, what's the most popular streamed game on popular streaming site Twitch last year?
Twitch.
Twitch
Is that a
TV.
site?
It is a site. It is an internet
Twitch
site.
TV. It sounds like something that people very much older would be
Well,
involved.
It started
TV.
about people playing games from home.
And twitching.
So no, it's basically a digital curtain twitching.
Oh, digital curtain.
It's basically what it is.
It's like your mum is a digital curtain.
Yeah,
twitcher,
just
isn't
on
she?
Facebook pages.
Yeah, she stalks people, does Emma, on Facebook. Never comments, does she, though? She just stalks.
No.
If Ellie and Sam ever mention a boy or a girl that they might be interested in, Mum has already discovered everything about them.
Which is why we don't.
That's why they don't. So, Sam, give us that question one more time, please. It's worth 2 points on top of the 5 that I've just asked.
What is the most popular streamed game on streaming site Twitch last year?
The most popular streamed game.
Yeah.
And out of...
So the most watch hours of a specific game. So from different channels, but the most watch hours.
And the
A,
choices are
Minecraft, B, League of Legends, or C, Fortnite.
Minecraft, League of Legends, or Fortnite. I've heard of them. And League of Legends is apparently it's been on the BBC Sport website
Yeah.
at the moment.
They were that desperate
They're
over
that desperate
lockdown.
for things. They've been doing the UK Championship.
Yeah, but the UK championships are not worth watching. They're
Twitch,
useless.
Apparently, Paul Quay says Twitch started as Justin TV.
It did, yes.
I feel like I should give him a bonus point for that, but I'm not going to. The only person that's got a point at the moment is Janice with Team Woolworths. So here we go. I'm going to give you my 5 questions one more time very quickly because we've got right over time, but you've also got the 2 points from Sam if you get that right. Number 1, which Jubilee did Queen Elizabeth II celebrate in 77? Was it the gold and silver or sapphire? Number 2, in which country is the city of Kabul? Algeria, Indonesia or Afghanistan? Number 3, who composed the William Tell Overture? Rossini, Bach or Verdi? Number 4, what colour eyes are most sensitive to light? Blue, green, hazel or brown? And number 5, the sun every year loses approximately how much in weight? 12 million tonnes, 77 million tonnes, 155 million tonnes or 360 million tonnes? That is your lot plus Sam's Super Geek question, which again is...
What was the most popular streamed game on Twitch last year?
Guys, I haven't got a clue. Just have a guess. Is it Minecraft, League of Legends or... What's the other one, Sam?
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
I'll give you a little clue.
Oh,
Little
clue
clue.
on the bonus.
Twitch is now most popular for streaming tournaments and competitive games.
Ooh, we
So-
might have given a clue on that.
Yeah.
Plus, it's your age group, isn't it, Twitch?
Yeah,
Right, okay.
yeah, slightly older.
So you might know who's into what game.
More like 16 to 24,
16 to
25
24.
year olds. More
There we
than-
are. That's it, guys. I'm going to answer your questions. We'll do Super Geek Answer in a minute. But first of all, I'm going to answer round 1 answers, please.
Oh, did you want something? I mean, we haven't done it for answers.
Scores. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you could use it, though.
Round 1 answers, let's go.
Which Jubilee did Queen Elizabeth II celebrate in 1977? Silver Jubilee. It was B. Silver Jubilee for 1 point. Number 2. In which country is Kabul? It is in Afghanistan. That is C. Who composed the William Tell Overture? Question number 3 was A. Rossini. Number 4. Which colour eyes are most sensitive to light? Apparently that is blue. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. And this one, number 5. Every year the sun approximately loses how much in weight? 360 million tonnes.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot,
It's basically a massive bonfire.
isn't it?
Yeah.
But it just keeps regenerating itself.
Yeah, by nuclear fusion.
Seen them live at Glastonbury. Anyway, moving on. I always know we're having a good night because Sam laughs at Dad's jokes. And Sam, could you give me the bonus question, please, for 2 points? What is the answer?
What's the most popular streamed game on Twitch last year? It was League of Legends.
League of Legends.
And it had been for the last 5 years.
Fly, it keeps buzzing. Go. Right, moving on then. So that could be worth 7 points, everybody. And if you're Janice, you might even have a point for the best team name for tonight. What was the answer to question number 5? The answer was 360 million tonnes. D. All right, so the answer to number 1 was B, Silver Jubilee. The answer to number 2 was C, Afghanistan. Number 3 was A, Rossini. A, Blue. And D, 360 million tonnes for 5. And Sam's answer was B. So that's 7. That's it. Tell us your scores now. Ian from Honiton Cricket Club, 4 out of 7. Sam has a ding-a-ling-a-ling. He does. And
So
he will play his ding-a-ling-a-ling if you get maximum points. All right? Maximum points only. 4 out of 7 for Beck, 3 out of 7 for
Including
Wilson.
my question.
Pardon?
Including my
that
question.
includes your question. Yes,
To
it
get
has
that
to.
right.
Here we go then. 4 out of 7 for Peckett's Puppets, 4 out of 7 for Cat Mantle. Tell us your scores, everybody. Social Quiz Dancing, 3 out of 7. Avez-vous, too old, 5 out of 7. 5 out of 7 for, Miss Sam's question, Burnley Claret, 5 out of 7 for Paul Craig, but he got 5 out of 5 for that round, so go on, give him a ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. 6 out of 7, we're still fishy. Moonrakers, 4 out of 7.
The
Champion
Lords
Geeks,
have just
4 out
got
of
7 out of
Who?
4. The Lords, come on, Lord.
Go on, give him a ding-a-ling.
I just did.
6 out of 7 for AJ, 4 out of 7 for Betsy, 3 out of 7, my 13-year-old was no help. Okay, sorry Suzanne. Flunked Friends got 4, the Sam Question Appreciation Society got 3 out of 7, 5 out of 7 for KP Nuts, 6 out of 7 for David Stuckey. So what it looks like, Sam, is that most people got my questions right.
Well, no, if it's 6 out of 7s,
Then
they
you've
got
got yours
mine,
right,
but
not
one of
mine.
yours.
I've got you now.
Yeah.
3 out of 7 for Mind the Gap, 4 out of 7 for the Clifton Clowns. David Stuckey, 6 out of 7. Guys, you've done really well tonight. Well done, everybody. Well over 100 of you are on devices tonight, which means there's probably more than 300. That flies really in there. More than 300, 400, because lots of you are playing with everybody else. Failed Sam's question, but got 5 out of 5 for the Hunter Yards.
You can get a ding.
Oh, just one ding.
Just a ding.
You don't get a ding-a-ling.
No.
If you want a ding-a-ling, you need 4. So do we get a ding if they got 4 marks in that round? And then a ding-a-ling if they got 4 marks in total? Should we do that?
Yeah, but then that means they're giving 2 sets of information, which does...
8 out of 7. They have got 4 marks and beyond because they got a bonus point for the Woolworths. Come on, ding-a-ling-a-ling.
I think that's the longest
That's the
ding-a-ling
longest
in
ding
history.
I've ever known, Sam.
Yeah.
Got a very long ding-a-ling. We got Sam's and 3 of yours. Well done. Sorry, everybody. Moving on then. So it's round number... Sam's gone. He's lost it. He's corpsed in the... Just talked about his very long ding-a-ling. It's question round number 2. Common ground, everybody. I'm going to give you 3 things and you're going to tell me what they have in common. I'm going to give you 3
I've lost my whole train of thoughts of anything I was doing.
Sam, do you think maybe tonight might be our last ever quiz? Do you have a feeling it might be?
Ofcom is setting us down.
Yeah, Ofcom. I'd love to be sat down by Ofcom. That means I've done something really famous. Right, okay, round 2, common ground. So 3 things. Basically, you tell me the name.
Yeah, that was like we planned it and everything.
It was. You tell me what the link is. So I'm going to give you round 1, The Godfather, which I nearly mentioned in round 2. Sorry, question 1, round 2. The Godfather, A Streetcar Named Desire, and Apocalypse Now. What is the common ground? Quite difficult. The Godfather, A Streetcar Named Desire, and Apocalypse Now. Might be something to do with somebody that was in them. The Godfather, A Streetcar Named Desire, and Apocalypse Now. What is the common ground? Mr. Tutty, hello Andrew Tutty, saying hello. Good to see you, mate. Doesn't join my quizzes very often. Caroline, Kazza got 5 out of 7. She's taken a while to let me know, but thanks for letting me know, Kazza. She's probably putting...
It wasn't as bad. It was a few weeks ago when Karen was watching it on about 10 minutes behind.
That's
so
right. She
was
was
about
like on
2
catch
rounds
up,
behind.
literally.
Yeah.
She was watching last week's and giving us her
Yeah,
answers.
it was quite fun.
But no, Kaz, she's probably got daughter to put to bed. Anyway, there we are. So that was question number 1. What is the link, the common ground? The Godfather, A Streetcar Named Desire, and Apocalypse Now. Just write down what you think the link is. There we are. Number 2. What is the link? A genie, a message, and water. What is the link? What could they all be linking? Common ground, please write it down. Oi, Karen Lord's not happy. She's just telling you off, Sam.
Oh, sorry,
I shouldn't
Karen.
have mentioned that.
Sorry.
It's not you. It's a different. It was a different Karen Lord, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Sam.
it was
Karen J Lord,
the Lord's 11 of
football
Karens.
team mascot
Yeah.
called Karen Lord. So number 2, a genie, a message, and water. They all come in what? What is the link? You tell me. Very easy, that one. Go for it. Very nice cup of coffee, Sam. Number 3. What is the common ground? A baseball, a bottle of wine, and a bulletin board. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Do you know this one, Sam? What is the link?
I do.
What do they all have in common? A baseball, a bottle of wine, and a bulletin board.
I think one gives it away a lot more than the others.
That's the point. Don't make it too hard. People have been doing well so far. I want to keep that up. Well, it does get harder because we're going to multi-points round in round 4 when some of the questions are worth 6 points. My goodness gracious me.
Why did you become a local hospital radio DJ?
Hey, 6 points for you, everybody. Thanks. We're going to have a fantastic round. Very good. Number 4. What is the common ground? Oh, Sam. John Lennon, Martin Luther King Jr. and JFK. What is the common link? John Lennon, Martin Luther King
I
and
need to
JFK.
Google something.
Pardon?
Google something.
Oh, why? Do you think I've got something wrong?
Just thinking there may be an alternate answer.
Oh, I've done that before, haven't I? He's going to check for me anyway. And question number 5. What is the common ground? Jurassic Park, Twilight, and Into the Wild. What links those 3 films?
No, we're all good. One falls down.
I did check. I have done a lot more research this week than I did last
Yeah,
week.
no, I just had one,
It could have been another link.
off,
Tell me in a minute. We'll
Yeah.
move on.
um,
So these are the links, guys. Tell me what the common link is. The Godfather, Streetcar Named Desire, and Apocalypse Now. What links them all together? Number 2, a genie, a message, and water. What is the common ground? Number 3, a baseball, a bottle of wine, and a bulletin board. Number 4, John Lennon, Martin Luther King, and JFK. What links them all together? And number 5, Jurassic Park, Twilight, and Into the Wild. What links them all together? Do you know, halfway through actually asking that, I thought, have I just given an answer? It's weird, isn't it? But I hadn't, so you're all right. So there we go. That's your round 2 questions, guys. Write them on a piece of paper, not on here, please. And I'll give you 1 more minute to finish that round off. So we've already done 1 Sam Super Geek question. Is there going to be another one tonight?
I would have thought so.
Well, you would know. You would do more than thought so. You would actually know because you've written it. So,
Yeah, I can decide whether to do it or not, though, can't I?
you knowing him, he'll do it at 9:45 when we've just gone off air. Like he did last week.
All right, guys, I'm coming back. Here's
Everyone's gone.
yeah.
Everyone's in bed.
Hello.
Midnight. Hello. I've just got a Super Geek question for you all. Why have you gone? He does that, you know, with his music. At midnight, we're all settling down, trying to sleep. And he suddenly decides to write a song at midnight.
I mean, you're also the one that wrote pretty much a whole children's book at about 3 a.m.
Yeah. And my poetry book.
You alright?
Yeah, that fly that was buzzing around.
Yeah, nice.
Gone down.
Cool.
And my poetry book. Yeah, like most of the stuff I tend to write at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's like 3 in the
Anyway.
morning. It's the same thing.
Use midnight. It's a bit earlier. Anyway, what are those things in common? The Godfather, Streetcar Named Desire, and Apocalypse Now. A genie, a message, and water. What is that? Common link. A baseball, a bottle of wine, and a bulletin board is number 3. Number 4, John Lennon, Martin Luther King, and JFK. Number 5, Jurassic Park, Twilight, and Into the Wild. I am going to give you the answers. Let's see if we've got full marks on this. And when we have, tell us your scores, and Sam will give you a ding-a-ling if you get full marks. So, The Godfather, Sam, A Streetcar Named Desire, and Apocalypse Now. Before your time.
Yeah, I wouldn't know it.
Famous films, all with Marlon Brando.
I knew it would all be an actor that would have been in all of them.
Brando. The Godfather is obviously the one that would give that away. Number 2, A Genie, a Message, and Water. They all come in a
bottle.
Bottle, Sam, thank you. Number 3, a baseball, a bottle of wine, and a bulletin board. All.
I made a cork.
They made a cork. Now, did you think there was something else that could have been?
No, it's number 4 that I thought.
Number 4,
yeah,
which is John Lennon, Martin Luther King, and JFK. So, what did you think?
I had to check whether they could have all been airports.
Oh,
but Martin
very
Luther
good.
King
He's
hasn't.
not an airport.
No, there's actually a petition at the moment for Kansas City Airport to become.
MJ.
Yeah,
but MLK.
Yeah.
Oh, so that could have been.
Could have been it, but it
it's
isn't.
not airports. It is that they were all assassinated. That's what it is. They were all assassinated. That's your link. And number 5, this is a bit harder, Sam. Jurassic Park, Twilight, and Into the Wild.
And I think that's one of the easier ones.
Do you?
So they're just all book adaptations.
They are book adaptations, books made into films. Very good. So there you go. Marlon Brando was answer for number 1. Number 2 is Bottle. Number 3 is Cork. Number 4 is Assassination or Assassinated. And number 5 is books made into movies. So how did you do, everybody? That was out of 5. So from now, you should be total points out of 12. But how did you do in that round? Okay, so let us know your scores. Number 1 was Marlon Brando, number 2 was Bottle, number 3 was Cork, number 4 Assassination, and number 5 books made into films. Caroline got 3 out of 5. Tell us how you did totally, guys. That'll be helpful. Tell us how you did totally. Otherwise, we'll get 2 different threads going on and we'll all get confuzzled. So when you're ready, tell us your scores. 8 out of 12. Well done, Kaz. 9 out of 12 for Honiton Cricket Club. 9 out of 12 for Sam's Survivors. 8 out of 12 for the Goodmans. Let's get Quizzical OG 9. 5 out of 5 for that round. You get 1 ding for that, Sam, for Cat. 9 out of 12 in total. 7 out of 12 for Sam Question Appreciation Society. 9 for K2. 7 for Ave Vu. 8 out of 12 Together Alone. 11 for Karen. 7 for Shoal Crosses. 10 for Bron Davies. 7 for Moonrakers. 8 for Bex. 10 for the Fishies. 10 for Stuckies. 12 out of 12 for the Woolworths. So they dropped 1, but it was a bonus point, so we don't count that. 6 out of 12 very poor this week from P. Please Bob, the Woking Contagion Contingent. The Geeks have got 9, and Paul Quave another 5 out of 5 rounds. So all he's missing at the moment is the bonus. I Got a Lake has got 10 out of 12. I thought Phil was busy. Happy birthday, Grandad. Talk to him, will you? 9 out of 12 for KP Nuts. 8 out of 12 for the Jim Beans. Sam likes it when I take the mick out of Phil loose. 10 out of 12 for AJ. And what's it? That's it. Well done, everybody. Good stuff. So lots of high scores tonight. I did think so.
It's
but
slightly lower than other weeks, though. It's not. It's nice having not loads of
full scores.
That's
because you put the bonus in early.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
done
We've
it's the geek round,
we've sifted the wheat from the chaff early.
which you did before quizzes even started last week.
Well, I
How
have to get it
got
early.
a half point? No one's got a half. No, it's. Oh, Bex. They put 9 out of 12 and thinks it's 9.5. There's no halves. I've not seen any halves. Anyway, she's replying to Betsy. Betsy, how did you do? No, I don't know. 9 out of 12, I think.
No, Betsy did say 7.5.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
I haven't given her a half.
No.
Betsy, you're wrong. I didn't give you a half. Sorry, love. Not giving halves. Don't
Well,
give
I
halves.
want to see what
Apart
she
from the
thinks
picture round,
she
you can have
got
halves.
her half for.
You're going to ask now.
Well, let's
Betsy,
see.
What did you get your half for? Anyway, moving on. We are going to do round 3, which is animations. I'm going to give you some names of some characters. You're going to give me the names of just the name of the film. Okay? So I'm going to give you some characters, and you give me the name of the animation film. Not all Disney, I don't think, but that kind of thing. Hey, that's good, that guy.
Yeah, there you go. It's like we've got little stings and everything.
Oh, I have. It's that fly. Betsy did say 7.5, but she hasn't told me why. Right, okay, moving on then. Question number 1 for round 3. Who are these characters from which film? That's all you need to tell me. Which is the film, the animation? Jack Skellington, Oogie Boogie, Dr. Finkelstein. What film are those characters from? Jack Skellington, Oogie Boogie, and Dr. Finkelstein. That's where you get your kids involved. Tell me the name of the animation, please.
I actually know that from just one of the the characters.
Which one? Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
That was a famous.
Considering that I don't do animation.
Yeah, but you used to watch those, and that's kind of your.
It's a bit.
It was before you were born.
Bit early, yeah.
Before you were born. Anyway, moving on to question number 2. Name the animation. The characters are Boo, James P. Sullivan, and Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
How many times did you watch this film when you were a kid?
Oh, I loved it. It was a great film.
Oh, Geek Round. Yeah, but we didn't give Sam. You didn't give half a point for the Geek Round, did you?
No. I don't know how you would get half from the.
No halves. No halves allowed. Round up or round down, Betsy, but no halves allowed. Question number 3. Name the film from these characters, Sam. Animation. This is interesting. Sadness, joy, and disgust.
Oh, this is an amazing film.
I've never actually seen it.
It's so good.
Never
this actually made me tear up at an animation.
Well, mind you, I cry at Shrek.
Well, yeah, you do. I don't.
Toy Story 3 made me cry. Haven't watched Toy Story 4 yet. Up made me cry, Sam. Very much made me cry. But there we are. Anyway, moving on. Name the film from these characters. I nearly got it wrong then.
You did. I think you tried to save the first and second together, didn't you?
Ariel, Ursula, and Sebastian. Ariel, I nearly said Ursula. Ariel, Ursula, and Sebastian. Name the films. Name the films. So number 1 was Jack Skellington, Oogie Boogie, and Dr. Finkelstein. Number 2 was Boo, James P. Sullivan, and Mike Wazowski. Number 3 was Sadness, Joy, and Disgust. That's apparently characters from a film. Sadness, Joy, and Disgust. Becky watched this film today. My goodness. Number 4, Ariel, Ursula, and Sebastian. And number 5, name the film. Po, Tigress, and Master Shifu. Po, Tigress, and Master Shifu.
Another good film.
Yeah.
I think I'd have got all of these.
Yeah, I think you would.
Yeah.
Pretty good round, that one. See how you did. I'll tell you the answers in a memento. So just a reminder, name the film from the characters. Jack Skellington, Oogie Boogie, and Dr. Finkelstein. I'll just finish. Boo, James P. Sullivan and Mike Wazowski. Number 3, Sadness, Joy, and Disgust. Number 4, Ariel, Ursula, and Sebastian. And number 5, Po, Tigress, and Master Shifu. Harder, please. No, I've got to keep you all happy. So, there we are. So, Sam.
I got a question to do.
It's a bonus question.
Yeah.
Go, Sam.
Right. Now this is.
He always puts the Geek Boys on. I love it.
Now this is a music question. What does the musical term pizzicato mean?
Pizzicato.
Pizzicato. It's also Italian, so if you know Italian, you could know what it means.
Are you going to give us multi-choice?
I am.
Oh, mate, I don't think you should.
Oh, it's already up there.
Oh, you put it up?
Yeah.
Easy.
I don't know if it is.
Nice, easy 2 points.
I don't know if it is.
Nice, easy 2 points.
A is strummed, B is picked, C is softly.
What does pizzicato mean? A is pepperoni, B is tomato, and C is anchovies. Pizzicato. I was being funny. Even funnier than you
Also,
thought.
sort of racial profiling, but
No,
sure.
because I was talking about pizza. No, you were going on the Italian racial profiling. I wasn't. I was talking about pizzas, love. You're the one who's got issues. And looking at that nose, tissues as well. There we are. So what does pizzicato mean? He used to drip. His nose ran faster than Lympha Christie. Strummed, picked or softly. What does pizzicato mean in music? Strummed, picked or softly. So guys, those again, 7 points for this round because Sam's added in a little bonus question. So that's it. That is your round. I'm going to give you half a minute and then I'm answering them. You haven't had the camera on you today, Sam?
I haven't. Because my laptop didn't want it to work.
Oh. Anyone donate an Apple Mac, feel free. Do you know what? On the Tour of Britain, I did this every year because Skoda used to sponsor and he said, anybody want to help me? It never happened. I did get a bed.
You did get
from
a bed.
Premier Inn.
Yeah, I remember that.
I did get a bed from Premier Inn. And Lenny Henry was still in it. There we are. Sam Betsy likes that question, Sam. Thank you. See, she's a singer, is Betsy.
There we go.
She has her own. She's another artist that has a little podcast that goes out, live gig every Friday, I think, or has been doing. So I want you to support these artists, please. We need your help. We have got no work, and a lot of us haven't got work for a long time to come. So Eddie needs your support on his gig on Friday night. Please support Eddie Johnson. Please support Betsy Goodman. And loads of other artists that you know out there. Support them, guys.
Also,
crowdfund, Patreon, whatever it is they're doing, support them because the government ain't going to give us much at all, not comparative.
yeah. Also, in the next couple of weeks, keep an eye out because it would have been the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, where it's the biggest arts festival in the world. And about half of the shows that we're going to be running are going to be doing some sort of event or stream online.
Fantastic.
So loads of stuff is going to be online. So please enjoy that. Give money if you can, because these are all shows that were supposed to be debuting out in the Fringe, and
it costs a lot to perform at Edinburgh as well. One of the reasons I've never been and done my solo show because I really want to. And if anyone has a venue one year, let me know. I've always wanted to do Edinburgh, but it costs a single performer at an average of about £4,000.
Oh, and the rest these days.
Yeah, to perform, and you don't get that back from ticket sales because you only get
I think the average is more between about 10 to 15 now these days, with accommodation costs.
Solo performer.
Yeah.
Was that the 5 questions? Yes, I'm going to repeat them for you. Number 1 was Jack Skellington, Oogie Boogie, and Dr. Finkelstein. What is the film? Number 2, Boo, James P. Sullivan, and Mike Wazowski. Number 3, Sadness, Joy, and Disgust. Number 4, Ariel, Ursula, and Sebastian. Number 5, Poe, Tigris, and Master Shifu. And then we had Sam's bonus Super Geek question, which was, what is pizzicato?
Now, Ben's asked me a question.
Oh, what's he asked you, Sam?
He's asked me, what does forte mean?
I think I know this.
Yeah.
No, go on.
It means loud or
Loud
louder.
Forte. I thought I knew it because I'm very loud.
Mezzo forte means
so
quite
Sam,
loud.
got 2 points.
Hey!
First time ever. Here we go then. We're going to answer the questions and then Sam will give us his answer in a minute. The Godfather, Streetcar Named Desire. Sorry, no, that was 2. Jack Skellington, Oogie Boogie, and Dr. Finkelstein is from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I hated that film.
He scared you, didn't he?
Yeah, I didn't like that
He used to
film.
get scared of Doctor Who as well. Hide behind the sofa. Number 2, Boo, James P. Sullivan and Mike Wazowski was...
Monsters, Inc.
Number 3, Sadness, Joy and Disgust. What film is that, Sam?
Inside Out.
Inside Out from 2015. I've not even seen it.
Yeah.
Number 4, Ariel, Ursula and Sebastian is a Little Mermaid, which goes back to 1989. And Poe, Tigris and Master Shifu was from...
Kung Fu Panda.
Very good. Well done, everybody. Oh, loud or strong, Ben Goodman is saying. Loud or strong goes Sam. There we are. So, yeah, he's a very good musician. And buy his EP, please. Or listen to it on Spotify coming out on Friday. Very good. There we are, guys. That is your 5 questions for 5 points. But what was the answer to the bonus question, please, Sam? For 2 points.
What does pizzicato mean? It means be picked.
Picked.
It does also mean plucked, but
Plucked.
same kind of thing.
Picked or plucked.
Yeah.
All right.
So
what did you say? What were the answers? What were the
it was be picked.
what were the options?
strummed, picked, or softly.
Picked or plucked. Very good. So there you go. B was the correct answer for 2 points. So that's out of 7, everybody, which means we're now up to 19 in total. 17 out of 19 for Bron Davies. Very good. When you say that's my forte, it's inner strength. Learned that from a conductor. Oh, inner strength. Oh, I've got my forte. 15 out of 9 talking crap. That's my forte. 15 out of 19 for Bex. Hurrah, hurrah. Anybody else? Tell us your scores now. Thank you.
It's like our scores music.
Yeah, it is scores music, isn't it? Now 16 out of 19. Kat got 7 out of 7. So give her a little ping, 1 ping. Sam Survivor's got 16. The Geeks got 17. Karen Law got 15. Sue got 14. Graham Goodman 15. AJ 16. Sam Question Appreciation Society 14. Pecky's Puppets 12. Chris Williams 16. Quiz Williams in. Hello, Quiz Williams. K2's 14. What was that for, Sam?
I saw one that got 7 out of 7.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
Social Quizzes is 10. Paul Craig 15. Moonrakers 9. 13 for Lockdown Losers. Woolworths 19 out of 19.
Whoa.
I took off my half for the actor. Yeah, because you just put lead actor. You didn't actually put Marlon Brando. You got to put it. KP Nut 17. KP Nut's got 14. Sorry. Fishers. Where's Still Fishy? 17. 13 for Mark Ellis, 12 for Suzanne Gillingham. Bernie Claret's too busy watching the football. 9 out of 19.
Question 1 was Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas was the answer. 13 for Please Bob, the Woking Contagion Contingent. Do you know what, Woking, Sam? I would have been doing the Party in the Park last weekend.
Yeah.
For Woking. One of my favourite gigs of the whole year. Massive big free party run by the council. And we can't do it. I hate it. So not just losing gigs, but losing things that I like to do.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
It was the biggest thing with Spring Harvest, wasn't it? That was the biggest one for all of us.
Well, I'm still carrying on doing some bits for them, so watch this space. There we are. Flumped Friends got 7, Sam. They can have a little demanding. 16 in total. That's about average at the moment. So there's lots of high scores still, Sam. 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, it's good.
And 119 out there out of 19. And Matt Hayward got 14. Saturday, 4th of July. We all missed it. I know, I've got it. Thanks, Janine. Right, there we are. So we are going to move now on to the big round of the night, guys. The big round of the night. It's the multi-points round. Sam, it's the multi-points round.
Oh, I
Sam,
was reading.
He's reading. The multi-points round.
The multi-points round.
Very good. So I'm going to give you some questions here which will have more than one answer. And if you can get all of the answers, you'll get more than 1 point. So first question is worth 3 points. Second question is worth 4. Question 3 is worth 6. Question 4 is worth 6. Not expecting you to get them, though. And question 5 is worth 4. So this is down to your knowledge now, guys. You will get a point for each correct answer up to the total for that round. So keep an eye out, because this is where you can really get your scores up, but you have to know your stuff. And please, no cheating. Thank you. We've finished our curly squirrelies. Oh, what was that all about? No idea. Just think this time last year we were the one and only. Did you know what? Yeah, Emma. I was singing along with Bobby Davro last year at Woking Party in the Park. We were doing panto songs.
Right.
We were singing along and he got me dancing and singing.
Are you the one that you worked with?
I interviewed him, Bobby Davro.
No, that's Bobby Dazzler.
That's where I did panto with. But Bobby was doing panto last year in Woking and he came on as our guest and I interviewed him and he was hilarious. There we are. Moving on. So this, guys, is the multi-points round. Question 1 is worth 3 points. Name the 3 anti-war films about Vietnam from the director Oliver Stone. This is hard. But again, it is hard because I expect to get 1 or 2, not necessarily all 3. So 1 point for each. Name the 3 anti-war films about Vietnam. 2 of them you will know, very, very popular war films. The other one was a little bit less popular. Oliver Stone directed all 3 films. Name all 3 of them that were anti-war and they were about Vietnam. Can you think of any, Sam? Probably not.
1.
That is probably what I expect most people to do. Only get 1 for this. It's out of 3. Right, moving on then to question number 2. These will take you a little bit longer, so I'll try and give you a bit more time in between, but I will repeat them at the end. Complete the name of the following bands, music bands, with an animal or animals in the name. All right, so I'm going to give you part of it, and you have to tell me what the rest of it is. So some of these, again, quite easy. Counting something.
Sheep.
No, it's not a band called Counting Sheep. That's a great name for a band, Counting Sheep. But it isn't. Counting who, name the animal. Number 2, Arctic. Who, name the animal.
Arctic who?
Yeah, they were the cover
weird
band.
Doctor Who.
They were the cover band. They played in big snow suits, and they played songs by the Who.
Great.
Number 3, Wolf Who. Oh, I've just given the wrong one. Mother, something mother. What was it? It's all right. It's free answer. Something mother.
You still could have got
What was
away
it?
with
I
it
could have
the
got
other way around.
Something mother. Who is it? Yeah, but you have to name the animal, you see. So name the animal, and finally, of God. Something of God. Name the animal. Don't know that one. So, counting what was number 1. These are all the same question, okay? Arctic, something, they're all animals. Something mother, and something of God. Those are the 4 animals you need to name to get 4 points. I've given you a freebie if you were listening. If you weren't, tough. A lot of people switch off, Sam, so they just read and they turn the sound down because I'm so annoying. Do you reckon? I don't believe that.
I mean, I do, so.
There we are. No, that's not happening. Ignore that. That's just Sam making a mistake. No bonus question. Keep moving on.
Take it off that.
Yeah, I told you it's on the playlist. I said it was. Number 3. Name the football teams. Name the football teams that have won the UEFA Champions League 3 consecutive times or 5 times more overall. All right? It's a special multi-winner badge that they get, Sam, for the 6 teams that have earned this privilege. Name the teams that have won the UEFA Champions League 3 consecutive times or more than 5 times. 5 times or more. And they receive a special multi-winners badge. Only 6 teams have earned this privilege. Who are they? So you need to know your football here. I think you'll get a couple just by guessing. That the rest you'll need to know. So 6 points in total for this question. Name the football teams that have won the UEFA Champions League. All the sporting people are going to go, yeah, I'm going to get 6 points. If you do get 6 points, I'll be well impressed. I reckon I'd have got 4 on this one. Name the 6 UEFA Champions League winners that have won it more than 3 times consecutively or 5 times overall. And they get a special winners badge. 6 teams have earned this privilege. Name them. Good one. 6 points up for grabs. Those of you that don't know your football, just have a guess. Think of some very, very, very big famous football teams and you might get 1 or 2. But don't write more than 6.
I think I got 3 or 4 when I did this one.
with you.
Yeah.
And I think you got 4.
Yeah.
I think you got 4. There was only that you didn't get.
Yeah.
Number 4. Mexico City excluded. Name the 6 most populated cities. Now this is very geography and very hard. Name the 6 most populated cities in South America. Forgetting Mexico City, what are the 6 most popular cities in South America? Again, this is worth 6 points for one question. Oh, Joe, you're spoiling us. So the most populated cities in South America. All right? Name all 6 for 6 points. So as long as you get at least 1 or 2, you will get those points.
Bognor Regis,
Yeah.
Skegness,
Yeah.
Liverpool,
Yeah. I don't want to see how random he is now.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
I
You see, you've already got them wrong, even if they were just UK cities, because Bognor Regis is not a city.
well, I was trying to go for the most random.
Skegness is not a city.
No.
No. So you failed me.
But I was going north, and then my next answer was going to be Wooden Down, which which I think is a village of about 15 people.
I love this song, Sam. Right, so just to remind you for question number 4, excluding Mexico City, what are the 6 most populated South American cities? All right? Just try and name as many as you can, up to 6, and if you get them right, you get a point. All right, so at least get something from this. You don't have to name them all to get points. You just have to find the ones that are right. And finally, this is worth... Oh, I put 4, but actually, this is worth 5.
Yeah, this is 5.
So I'll just correct that on my little sheet. 5 points. Name the 5 European Union countries with a vertical tricolour flag. Albania doesn't... it doesn't include it because it's a candidate.
Albania isn't currently part of the European Union.
So Albania would be a correct answer if it was part of the European Union. So you're looking for flags that have vertical, Sam, down like this, tricolour. So 3 colours in vertical colour blocks.
Yeah. Right. Moldova is also a European country, but not part of the EU.
So it's got to be part of the European Union.
So Moldova doesn't count either.
And it's got to have the blocks, the 3 colours.
Yeah.
Going down, not across. All right, that's it, guys. So name those 5 European countries with vertical tricolour flags. And again, you get a point for each one.
So
just
most
try
people
and
can
name
get
what you
3 of that, I think.
Yeah. I think I definitely 3 are really easy.
I think I
say 4.
I got the 5 when I did it.
Yeah. 4 are really easy. 5 I'd forgotten.
Yeah.
So yeah, try and get as many as you can, obviously, and you'll get a point for each. So guys, I'm going to repeat all those because this is 24 points in total just for this round, which is more than what we've got in total so far.
There we go.
So name the 3 anti-war films about Vietnam from the director Oliver Stone. That was number 1. Number 2, complete the name of the following groups, music groups with animal or animals in their name. Counting Something, Arctic Something, Something Mother and Something of God. Number 3, for 6 points, name the 6 teams that have won the UEFA Champions League either 3 consecutive times or 5 times or more. Name the 6 teams. And number 4, excluding Mexico City, name the 6 most populated South American cities. And number 5, name the 5 European Union countries with vertical tricolour flags. This is hard, guys. It's deliberate. That's why it's a multi-pointer. You're expected to get a couple of points, not the whole lot. Anyone that does, well, please don't cheat is all I'm going to say. All right? Please don't cheat. Sam, do I need to give him a bit longer?
No.
They're hard questions, buddy.
No.
You haven't got any more bonus rounds, have you?
No.
Just because you want to go and play League of Legends.
No.
Oh, sorry. Civilization.
No.
Anyway, I did give an answer away.
You did?
Somebody heard me, Paul. No, Dr. England heard me.
Oh, Dr. England hears everything.
Does he? Is he like a superhero?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's his special skill?
He's like Q from James Bond.
Is he?
Yeah.
What, just like loads of gadgets?
Yeah.
Made out of wood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, we're on it tonight, Sam Fish. Right, here we go. I'm going to give you some answers. So this is it, guys. We are ready to give you some answers. I feel like I haven't given them enough time.
Nah, plenty.
Really?
Yeah, plenty.
Okay. Name the 3 anti-war films. Sam, do you know any of these about Vietnam from the one director Oliver Stone?
Well, the one I knew, I would have said Pontoon for. But
Platoon.
it would have been a very different
You
film.
wouldn't have known it then. Pontoon. The film about cards. Platoon.
Platoon.
Born on the 4th of July. You've probably heard of that one.
Nope.
And Heaven and Earth. Nope.
I mean, it exists as a thing.
And a film.
Yeah.
Three points available. Platoon, Born on the 4th of July, and Heaven and Earth. Number 2. I did help you with this. Name and complete the following bands. Counting...
Crows.
Arctic...
Monkeys.
something mother.
Wolf.
Wolf mother. I gave it away.
I think
Something of God. Butterfly of God.
Lamb.
Lamb. Oh, Lamb of God. Are they a band?
Yeah.
They're a Christian band.
No.
Are they like a metal thrash?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, pretty
Lamb of
thrash
God.
metal. Lamb
Oh
of
my
God.
goodness.
They're pretty old school these days.
Yeah. Counting Crows, Arctic Monkeys, Wolf Mother, and Lamb of God. That is your 4 points.
I think the one you gave away was the hardest one as well.
Yeah, the Wolf Mother. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Who directed Full Metal Jacket? Sam will Google it, but I don't think it was Oliver Stone, and it certainly wasn't an anti-Vietnam film, that one, I don't think. Anyway, we'll find out. Number 3, name the teams that have won the UEFA Champions League 3 consecutive times or 5 times overall, getting a special multi-winners badge. The 6 teams are Real Madrid, I reckon you'd have got that, most of you. Bayern Munich, yeah. AC Milan, Liverpool, Barcelona and Ajax. So I reckon there's 4 or 5 of those that you would have known. Real Madrid, Ajax, Bayern Munich, AC Milan, Liverpool and Barcelona.
When I did it, I completely forgot about the German clubs.
Yes. I would have put Dortmund in there, but they weren't involved. Dortmund have won it at least once.
I probably would have put Inter up there as well.
Yeah, exactly. So there we are. Tough round, but there's 6 points there. Can we have the Oliver Stone questions again? So Platoon, Born on the 4th of July, and Heaven and Earth was the third film.
Full Metal Jacket was Stanley
Kubrick.
Kubrick.
Very good. Very good. Real Madrid, Ajax, Bayern Munich, AC Milan, and Liverpool and Barcelona are your 6 answers for question 3. Your 6 answers for question 4. If any of you have got all of these right, hats off to you.
You don't have a hat.
I don't. Sao Paulo, Buenos Aires, Rio, Lima, Bogota, or Bogotá.
Bogota.
Bogotá. No, it's a no, I think that one.
It's an A.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And Santiago. All right. So those are your 6 most populated South American cities, excluding Mexico City. Rio, Sao Paulo, Buenos Aires, Lima, Bogota, and Santiago. All right. 1 point for any of those that you got. All right. None others. Don't argue with me. And finally, the 5 European countries with vertical tricolour flags that are in the European Union. That's what we said.
The EU 27.
The EU.
Or, wait, is it
27? Is it 27 nations?
Is it, is
it
it 26 now that we've
EU,
left?
Anyway.
It might be 26.
Oh, the 13-year-old football fanatic came in handy. You see, I wanted to
There
include
we
the kids.
go.
That's brilliant. Well done. Name the 5 European countries with the vertical European Union countries. Vertical tricolour flag is Italy,
Correct.
France,
Correct.
Belgium,
Correct.
Ireland,
Correct.
and Romania.
Yeah.
So that is your 5 answers, guys. You got 24 points in total just for this round, and we were out of 19 before that, weren't we? Were we out of 19?
Bonus question.
No.
Oh.
No more bonus questions. No.
I've just realised it actually doesn't work.
No more bonus questions. So 24 points in total. To remind you, question number 1 in round 4 was Platoon, Born on the 4th of July, Heaven and Earth. Number 2 was Counting Crows, Arctic Monkeys, Wolf Mother and Lamb of God. Number 3 was Bayern Munich, AC Milan, Liverpool, Barcelona, Real Madrid and Ajax. Number 4 was Sao Paulo, Buenos Aires, Rio de Janeiro, Lima, Bogota and Santiago. And the final one, Italy, France, Belgium, Ireland, Romania. Germany is horizontal.
Yeah.
Germany is horizontal. That's why Germany isn't one of them. Vertical lines, not horizontal. There's loads of horizontal ones, and we might do them another time. So get learning. Brilliant. Well done, guys. 29 out of 43 for the Moonrakers. Well done to you. 33 out of 43 for Paul Quay. Avez-vous 27. Now, the Sam Question Appreciation 32. Peckett's Puppets 27. 28 for Bex. 13 in that round. Superb. Well done. 37 for Kat. 32 for Steve. 31 for the K2s. 43 for Bex in total. Together alone, 30. Out of 43, sorry, yeah. We got full on that round. Well done, guys. I don't know who that was. 28, sorry, for Bex. 22 for Lynn. 29 for the Lords. 35 for the Woolworths. Tricky last round, it certainly was. 31, it's probably one of the highest scores still, though. 26 for Gillingham's. 31 for the Geeks. 16 for Georgie. 27 for Lockdown Losers. 31 for AJ, and the Hunt Yards 35. Probably if you're top 40 30s, then you're up at the top of the scoreboard, which I don't have. Don't do a scoreboard. 17 out of 25 for that round. 31 in total for Betsy. Bernie Claret 16. 26 for Matt Hayward. Loved that last round. Well, we like to throw it all about and change it all in the final round. Before we answer the pitch round, lots of loves and likes. I love it when lots of little things come up in the air. I love that. Phil Luce, I've got a lake. Yeah, I know you have, but what score did you get? Moving on to the final round before we answer the pitch round, which is Name That Year. So again, quite easy if you can work out the clues, because there's lots of clues. So I'm going to give you lots and lots of information about one particular year. You've got to work out the year. All right, here we go then for round number 5. So this was the year that Arsenal unveiled the new Emirates Stadium. This was the year that Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise got married. Russian spy Alexander Litvinenko was poisoned by polonium. What was the year? So question number 1 again for you. I love it when you see message retracted because you just wonder what they've said. Number 1, Football Club Arsenal unveiled the new Emirates Stadium. Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise got married. Russian spy Alexander Litvinenko was poisoned and killed by polonium-210. What was the year?
Not a good year for Alexander Litvinenko.
Wasn't it? And neither was 2007. Let's give him some clues.
Great.
Let's give him some clues. I'm leaving one of them tonight. I haven't given you the answers, by the way, just so you know. Not at all. Just being difficult. Phil Luce has got a lake. That is all. He's not giving us the answers. He's not giving us his scores. He's just saying he's got a lake. The Flumps friends shocked to get 5 out of 6 on the football question. None of us do football. Well, there you go, you see, Catherine. Well done. Great effort. Here we go then. So, what was the year that the Tate Modern Gallery opened in London? What was the year that the last Mini was produced in Longbridge? Some people that died that year included Sir Stanley Matthews, Alec Guinness, Sir Robin Day, and Kirsty MacColl. Kirsty MacColl, who was killed when she was struck by a speedboat swimming. I know. Sam, do you know who Kirsty MacColl was?
Nope.
What's the most famous Christmas song?
The Pogues.
There you go. She sang that with them. She sang that with them. There you go. So, remind you, what was the year that the Tate Modern Gallery was opened? The last Mini was produced in Longbridge, and Sir Stanley Matthews, Alec Guinness, Robin Day and Kirsty MacColl all died in that year. What was the year? No clues other than that, guys, and no half points. You have to get the exact year, please. Thank you.
Was that your impression of me?
Yes. Your geek question from Sam. It's good though, isn't it?
No.
Oh, Tara's in, Sam. Say hello to Tara.
Hi, Tara.
Right, moving in then. Moving in or moving on even. Sam, you'll like this one. What was the year that the first Apple Macintosh computer went on sale?
I know it.
What was the year that Ronald Reagan wins a second term as president of the USA? And what was the year that movies such as Beverly Hills Cop, Gremlins and The Karate Kid were released? Vintage year, darling. Vintage year.
Yeah, I know it.
Do you?
Only because of the
Just
Mac.
from the app Mac.
Yeah.
App Mac. Very good. So just to remind you, what was the year that the first Apple Macintosh computer went on sale? Ronald Reagan won a second term as president, and movies released in the year: Beverly Hills Cop, Gremlins, and Karate Kid. Wax on. Oh, wax on. What a great film. The remake was never the same. Will Smith, yeah. Wax on. It was his kid, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say it's Jaden, not Will.
All right. And finally, not finally, penultimately, number 4. The first ever New York Marathon took place this year. Jimi Hendrix died this year.
I know it.
Eurovision Song Contest was won by Dana.
Dana International.
No, Dana won it for Ireland with the song All Kinds of Everything.
I mean, yeah, she was known as Dana International.
She wasn't. Dana International was an act that came out later on for Israel or something. This was
Oh, it
Dana.
was. It
Yeah,
was
you
for
see.
Israel.
I know my Eurovision.
Yeah. I will.
This is Dana
I shall stand corrected.
from Ireland, and this is way before.
Oh yes, I
Sam.
remember. I remember seeing her on this year's Pointless, because not Pointless, on this year's Eurovision, because she presented a bit from
Did she?
Ireland. Yeah.
Good old Dana. So, what year was it? The first ever New York Marathon took place. Jimi Hendrix died that year at 27 years old. Was that all he was? Eurovision Song Contest was won by Dana that year for Ireland. That's it. And finally, what was the year? This is Sam, you'll get this one straight away. David Bowie, Prince, and Muhammad Ali all died in this year. Tim Peake became the first UK-born astronaut into space. And Portugal won the Euro Champions.
I don't think he was the first UK born.
Oh, was he not?
I don't think he was.
Okay. Anyway, Tim Peake got into space. Yeah, as a British bloke. It was that year. David Bowie, Prince, you should get it from that, and Muhammad Ali all died in this year. Tim Peake went to space, and Portugal won the Euro final. And Ronaldo is probably one of the most annoying men in the country. Just put that down there. Missed the last round. What were you doing, Kazem? What were you doing? You missed a multi-point round, you plonk. Anyway, Sam, do I need to repeat them?
No.
Just wants to go. Football Club Arsenal unveiled the new Emirates Stadium. Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise tied the knot, and Litvinenko was poisoned. What was the year? Second, question number 2. The Tate Modern Gallery opened. That year, the last mini was produced in Longridge, and Stanley Matthews, Alec Guinness, Robin Day, and Kirsty McCall all died in that year. Number 3, the first Apple Mac computer went on sale. Ronald Reagan ran a second term, and movies included Beverly Hills Cop, Gremlins, and The Karate Kid. Vintage movies! And number 4, the first ever New York Marathon took place in this year. Jimi Hendrix died that year, and the Eurovision Song Contest was won by Dana for Ireland. And finally, what was the year? Number 5, David Bowie, Prince, and Muhammad Ali died, and Tim Peake went into space. Portugal won the Euros. That is it, guys. There was a female astronaut from America who'd been born in the UK.
Helen Sharman.
Who?
Helen
I
Sharman.
remember her. There you are. See, you geeks are kind of like. Do you know that film, Sam? Terminator, with the baddie who can like liquidize,
Yeah.
and then join back together and make an even better baddie.
Yeah.
That's like you geeks. When there's a geek question, you all kind of just like solidify together, like one super geek.
A load of like if you're on a Facebook page of like one like subject,
See, he's geeking out.
they
now.
call that the hive mind.
There you are. You see.
So it's
There
a
you are.
similar kind
The
of
hive.
thing.
Which, if you'd have watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with me, which you didn't, you'd have seen Hive as in a thing that was all coming together. Right. Oh, Alan Rickman died that year as well, did he now? Okay, thanks for that. Moving on, that is it, guys. Give us your... no, you can't give us the points because I haven't given you the answers. Here are the
Might
answers.
help.
See, I'm getting tired now. Here we go. So the year number 1. Arsenal Football Club. Sam, do you know what this year was? Litvinenko died, and Tom Cruise, Katy Perry.
I would have
Katie
got
Holmes, sorry. Not
close
Go on, what did you say?
because of Arsenal.
2006,
I would have said between 05 and 07. Okay.
which is in between.
Yeah.
05 and 07. 2006. Number 2, the Tate Modern Gallery opened in this year. Sir Stanley Matthews, Sir Alec Goddis, Sir Robin Day and Kirsty McCall all died. It was 2000.
I wouldn't have known it.
2000 for that one. You know this one. The first Apple Mac computer goes on sale.
I mean, say the rest of it.
No.
1980.
No. 1984. 1984. Number 4. First ever New York Marathon took place. That was the year that Hendrix died. Dana won the Eurovision. The year I was born, Sam.
1970.
1970. There you are. AJ's put the year I was born, but I don't think he means 1970. He's obviously talking about...
Can't be the next one either.
2000. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, find out in a minute. David Bowie, Prince and Muhammad Ali died in what year, Sam?
2016.
It was 2016.
I just remember Tim Peake going up in my second year at uni. That's all that mattered to me.
Oh, blimey, yeah, yes. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you are. So question number 1 was 2006, number 2 was 2000, number 3 was 1984, number 4 was 1970, and number 5 was 2016. Guys, that is your lot of questions. All you need to do now is finish your picture round. Finish your picture round. There we are. Same age as me, Joe. You see, we're all the best ones. We're 50. Come on, love. 35. Behave. There you are. Does it have to be the exact year? No, I told you, Janice. Exact year, please. Lots of clues. Come on, love. Sort it out. 2006 was AJ's year. There you go. My goodness. It's only 14. I feel bloody old. There, Sam has made them bigger. There we are.
Well, I'm actually on track for time.
Good. We're perfect.
Yeah.
Name the the actors, and the films. Half a point each on this one. Half a point each for 12 points. So give us your scores, guys, before we go any further. 32 for Together Alone. 44 for Sam Survivors. Probably top of the tree there. 32 for AJ. Mind the gap. What happened to Family Fortunes? Don't do it every week. Come on. I did me multi-points instead. 32 for Bex. 0 in that round. Oh dear. The Fishies 42. They're up at the top. Quiz Eubank 43 up at the top. Moonraker 31. Abivu 30. Cats 42. She's up there as well. 31 for Beckett's Puppets. What we got? 30 for Mark Ellis. 34 for Dr. England. Quiz Eubank 43. Very good. Moonraker's 31. Yeah, no TV questions this week. Need answers for 2 and 3, please. So 2 was 2000 and 3 was 1984. 23 for Lynn Baisley. 37 for David Stuckey. Goodman's 34. Let's get Quizzical OG 42. Again, right up there. Probably in the top 5. 43 for Flump's Friends. High scores tonight. 39 for the Hunt Yards. 37 for Walrus and 34 for Betsy. Well done. So guys, Susan Gillingham got 28, Matt Hayward got 29. That is your lot except the picture round, which is worth 12 points. So half a point for the name of the actor or actress and half a point for the name of the movie. All right, I don't normally do halves, but I didn't want to give a full 24 on this one because that's too many for one particular picture round. We're going to keep it fair. So, 36 for P Please Bob. Well done, guys. So, I'm going to give you a couple of more minutes. We're right on schedule. A couple of more minutes for the picture round to finish it off, and then we will be done. Just a reminder, please support your artists. Eddie Johnston, I'll get him to put his little concert link up for Friday. Also Betsy as well. And if you do want to support me, Fish for Answers, paypal.me/Fish for Answers is where you can donate to the quiz. And also I'm going to be putting up a crowdfunder on Friday onwards for my new children's picture book. Never done a children's picture book before, written one during lockdown, all about lockdown, called When the Bugs Came. Cute rhyming story with a sequel coming up in Christmas called When the Hugs Came. Isn't that glorious? Yeah, so please support that, guys. Really want some help. I've got to print it myself, got to publish it myself. Going to cost me a couple of grand. So please help. Thank you very much. There we are. Tim Peake went into space 2015. Yeah, but he was in space by then. Come on. Sort it out. She hopeful of winning this week, Bron. Yeah, you could.
He went up, I think it was like the 15th of December 2015.
And he was in.
And for 6 months.
Yeah.
So
go on the other clues now, guys. Come on. There we are. So I'm just going to give you a couple more minutes for the pitch round.
That's enough time, surely.
Yeah, I think I'm nearly there, aren't we? That's out of 12, all right? Just to let you know. Seeing as you asked for it, thank you, Eddie. There's a little link from Eddie. So do click on that and get yourself involved on Friday, getting some tickets for his gig. It supports us artists, these kind of online things we're doing, like my quiz. So thank you very much for supporting my friends as well. Like I said, crowdfunder will be out on Friday for my children's picture book, When the Bugs Came. Have a look if you haven't seen. I've got a When the Bugs Came Facebook page. Have a little look, get yourselves added onto that, and you'll get all the news of when that's out. I've got a wonderful illustrator called Andy Gray from the kind of Bath area, Somerset area, and he's doing the pictures for me, and they're amazing. Very Quentin Blakey and really perfect. So please support children's picture book. I'm going to use it in schools as well to help kids kind of come to terms with the whole lockdown thing. So I think it's really valid. Please support it. Thank you. That's it, guys. Here we go. Time for the answers for the picture round. So number 1, what movie was it, Sam?
Star Wars.
Star Wars, for half a point. Carrie Fisher for a full point. Number 2 was, of course, Harry Potter. Rupert Grint is the name of the actor. Number 3 was Orlando Bloom. You haven't seen him since, really, have we, on anything? And I watch a lot of films. Lord of the Rings, of course, is that film. Blade is film 4. Wesley Snipes. Number 5 is Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future. Number 6 is Jim Carrey from Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Number 7 was David Bowie from Labyrinth, the film. Number 8 was Kiefer Sutherland. Ooh, difficult one, that, for Lost Boys. Angelina Jolie. Now, this is difficult because the film she was in on this particular character was Gone in 60 Seconds. Number 10 was Dracula for Gary Oldman. Number 11 was Top Gun with Val Kilmer. And number 12 was Kristen Dunst, Marie Antoinette was the film. Difficult, but half a point for each of those answers, so that's 12 in total. So Star Wars, Carrie Fisher. Harry Potter, Rupert Grint. Lord of the Rings, Orlando Bloom. Blade, Wesley Snipes. Back to the Future, Christopher Lloyd. Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey for number 6. Number 7, Labyrinth, David Bowie. Number 8, Lost Boys, Kiefer Sutherland. Number 9, Gone in 60 Seconds, was Angelina Jolie. Very difficult one, that. Number 10 was Bram Stoker's Dracula. As long as you just put Dracula, I'll have it. Gary Oldman. Val Kilmer from Top Gun, and Kristen Dunst from Marie Antoinette. Probably the hardest one of the lot. Give us your points out of 12 on that one. In total, who knows? I've lost count. 61, something like that. All right, give us your points, guys. Honiton Cricket Club 48. Well done to you. 12 out of 12 from Kat for that round. Give her one single ding, please. Crash and burned in the photo round, not to worry, PC Blob. Bron Davis has got 55. Can Sam just see whether that's the highest score? This could make a week if they've won. Let's get Quizzical 53. Marsha Fisher, 53. Betsy Goodman, 42. 38. I always get confused when somebody joins right at the end of the quiz. Quiz Eubank, 49. Sam Survivors, 55. Joint top. Betsy Goodman got 12 out of 12. 42 for Together Alone. 43. It's a picture round. Lots of you getting full marks. Well done, guys. 45 for Dr. England. 43 for Bex. 36 for Alison Howe. 43 for AJ. 50 for the Hunt Yards. 42 for the wonderful Wilsons, 42.5 for the Woolworths, 12 out of 12 on the pitch around, ping for Stephen Horner, 46 in total. I think that's possibly one of the highest. No, we got
55.
55. 2 with 55,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Yeah.
I've forgotten who they are.
Some survivors and
I
one
don't
of the
make a
others.
big deal of it. Thank you for a great quiz. Thank you, Betsy. Guys, that is the end of the quiz. What a brilliant, brilliant evening I've had tonight. Really enjoyed it. Got my mojo back. Sorted out those little glitches that we had last week. And thank you so much for being part of this.
It's been nice and
It's been
slick,
good.
isn't it?
Really chilled tonight. Last week we had so many issues, which is why it all went a bit pear-shaped. I've enjoyed Sam's ding-a-ling tonight, and so have you all. 54 for Flump's friends. Karen Law got 35.5. And guys, that is the end of the... I'm staring me out. That's the end of the quiz. Inappropriate. Yes, Sam, you're used to it by now. 40 for David Stuckey. See you, everybody. Guys, do please donate if you can towards the quiz. Like I said, we always put a bit towards hospice care. And the boy, do they need it at the moment. Really, really tough. So please donate. PayPal.me/Fish for Answers. And support all the other artists that I've talked about on here. And we'll see you again next week. We're going to keep going for a couple more weeks at least, probably to the end of July. And then we'll have a little chat about maybe doing a Zoom night and putting it all onto Zoom, which makes it much easier for me and much more interactive for you guys. The only reason I didn't do Zoom when we first started was there's hundreds and hundreds of you. But as we're getting a little bit more streamlined, it may be that we should do that. So... see you next week, everybody. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed the beer garden tonight. German beer. Love that. Couldn't remember Gary Oldman put Leslie Nielsen wrong. Anyway, guys, that is the end. Bron Davis, you have been the best thing about lockdown.
Oh.
Thank you. That makes it all worthwhile, guys, when you say things like that. Really, really enjoyed doing this. Rattle that lockdown. 36 for them. Thanks again, Joe and Sam. Guys, that is it. So we will see you again next week for another quiz and for a few more weeks, at least to the end of the month, and then we'll go from there and see what we're going to do. Keep telling me what you need. Keep sending me messages. Keep supporting what we're doing, please. And thank you very much. And I'll see you again next week. Goodbye.
Bye.